Some say this Nas classic is actually better than Illmatic. It was written as Nas's best-selling album ever and a fan favorite in his discography. One thing I can say about this record's production is how it really sounds like a product of its time. It's just very reminiscent of the 90s musical aesthetic and vibe. The song has a cinematic opening with Nas portraying a slave rebelling against his slave owner in the opening track. What follows is The Message, one of Nas's best songs ever. This song is so lyrically dense, there's a lot to break down in this track. From Nas taking shots at fake thugs, and Tupac actually thought it was about him, but Nas actually stated that it was actually about Biggie. And Jay-Z even responded to this track claiming Nas was the fake thug, to Nas stating on this track that he's the real king of New York. And on verse 2, he really flexes his storytelling muscles too. I love the string-based sample used on this beat and the overall melancholic vibe of the beat. Street Dreams is one of the biggest songs on here, featuring the same sample that was used on All Eyes on Me by Tupac. The song lyrically is about what street hustlers would often fantasize about: blowing up in the world, making money from dealing, buying luxury cars, having all the women you want. But the song is followed by one of the deepest songs in hip-hop history, I Gave You Power. Over a piano-laced, sad instrumental produced by the legendary DJ Premier, Nas raps from the perspective of a gun. He delivers vivid imagery of permanently scarring people, street violence, taking the lives of loved ones, being used in robberies, and also like he anthropomorphizes the gun by referring to the barrel as various human body parts. It's such an attention-holding song, but what if I told you a fellow New York act did it first? Organized Confusion tackled this song topic 2 years prior on a song called Straight Bullet. You should check it out. Nas and Foxy Brown float on a beat that almost sounds like R&B on the song Watch Them Niggas. Nas's take on the mafioso rap that was popular at the time, rapping about betrayal and watching your back even around so-called friends. On the production again, one of my favorite beats on here is Take It in Blood. It's such a sweet sounding beat with that gorgeous heavenly sample. A song like this makes me not quite get the criticism for Nas's ear for beats. He's helped on some of the greatest beats in hip-hop history. And at the height of the East Coast-West Coast drama, Nas from the East collaborates with Dr. Dre from the West on the song Nas Is Coming. One of my favorite songs on here is Black Girl Lost. It has that 90s R&B feel I mentioned earlier, featuring an amazing sample from Starlight by Stephanie Mills, and some hard drums too as a nice touch on the song. Jojo from Casey and Jojo makes an appearance on here, delivering stellar R&B vocals on the chorus, and wonderful ad-libs. He could be the best feature on the album actually. The song's about a young girl from the hood who lost her way, club hopping, irresponsible drinking, and of course getting ran through and gold digging. Nas uses the story to caution women against this lifestyle. And the album ends with probably Nas's biggest song ever, If I Rule the World, featuring Lauryn Hill. Nas gives a gangster's take on a perfect world on this song. Everyone just being free and happy in a sort of gangster and distorted way. Lauryn Hill might also have a strong case for best feature on the album. It was written as a classic, guys. Not quite as good as Illmatic, but definitely an S-tier album.